I want to start this video off by giving a shout out to my homeboy that said Jackson Smith and Jigba was trash. So, 8 out of 9 receptions for 132 yards and 1 touchdown. Is that what we qualify as trash now? What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Buck Dynasty. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Buck Dynasty. Week 5. Oh, man. And look, listen, this was every bit of exciting as last week's Monday night game was, or Sunday night game was, rather. Minus the disappointment. Minus the letdown. Oh, man. All right, so Buccaneers faced off against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, which is a hard place to play. For one reason is because of the weather. You know, I call it London, America. You know, it's like it can affect your mood. It can bring you down. You know, like because it can be foggy up there. You know, cloudy. You seen Twilight? Oh man, but all those aside, so yeah, the second reason why it's a hard place to play is because of how the stadium is shaped. It's not quite a dome, but the acoustics keeps the sound in, so it can get loud in there to the point where you can't even hear yourself think. So yeah, and like I said, they were trying their best to recreate the Legion of Boom, so it was 2 Legions of Boom. It was the defense, and then it was the crowd, so where they do the whole thing where they like turn the volume up, so yeah, so there was that. Yeah, I ain't seen no Legion of Boom this week though, because man, I think I should have taken a over in along with that money line and spread that the Buccaneers helped me get. Thanks, team. But yeah, we ended up coming out on top, 38-35. Now we had it really did come down to the wire, and it came down to yet another fourth quarter 2-minute drill by Baker Mayfield. Well, actually, no, it was a 1-minute drill. Now that I think about it, yeah. So, oh man, that was good. So let's see. Let's get into these stats. So, game started off slow at first. 2 Chase McLaughlin field goals. Then it started to pick up. Rachaad White touchdown. That's another thing. We was dealing with a lot of injuries this game. So yeah. So one of those injuries also being Bucky Irvin. Now, I knew that we would be okay because Rachaad White was our starter before Bucky took the job over. That's how it goes. Back we had Rojo. Then Fournette said he wanted to be the starter, so they said, "Hey, you learn how to catch and we can talk." Fournette learned how to catch. He took the job over from Rojo. Rachaad White came in. He took the job over from Fournette. Bucky came in. He took the job over from White. So listen, look. Our running backs and our receivers, we good. We got depth. we straight. So yeah. Rest up, Mike, because when you come back, you gotta hit the ground running. We gotta get you 1,000 yards. Oh man, but in any case, all right, let me get it. All right, so then Seattle went down. Jackson Smith and Jigba got his touchdown to close out the half. Came back, immediately Seahawks went right down the field. We already knew what kind of game this was going to be. This was going to be a shootout. Then Zach Charbonnet got a rushing touchdown. And Mecca Ibuka got a touchdown. We just trading shots at this point. And it's one of those things. It's like, all right, hey, first person to miss is probably gonna lose this game. Well, Buccaneers missed. Oh man, but yeah, we missed. And then when it came down to us coming back now, because it was a point where Seattle was tying the game to try to catch up with us. But when we got that, when we had to punt the ball that one time, we caught Baker took a sack that took us out of field goal range. So we had to punt it back to them. And then they came back and they went up. Then we had to hurry up and try to tie to catch up with them. So we went, so we went, and I'm sitting here like, man, we need something. After Sterling Shepard got that last touchdown to tie the game up, and Seattle was driving down there, I was like, listen, man, I know my phrase is defense shows up, and defense hadn't shown up all game, but I need defense to show up. And defense showed up. Levante David picked up the ball or picked off Sam Darnold. And man, he picked him off and we was already set up in field goal range. So that was beautiful. It was game over from that point. So yeah. Oh man, I think let me take that back. I think we might have needed to get a few yards, but hey, the worst thing to do is to give Baker Mayfield the ball in the final 2 minutes of the game when all you need is one score. Oh man. But nevertheless, it was a hard game. We got another one. We got another dub. Hard fought. I don't want to hear nobody saying, "Oh, they all they played was teams with losing records." Well, first of all, the Texans just beat the Ravens. I don't know what Atlanta doing, but yeah, man, no, I ain't trying to hear that. Seattle was 3-1 coming into this game, and now they 3-2. They was damn near about to lead their division, or are they leading their division? Hold on, I should probably fact check that right now while I got all of this at my fingertips. Yeah, they was about to tie with the 49ers. So yeah, they in second place. But nah, I don't want to hear nothing. Oh man, who did we beat? Who else did we beat? Yeah, the Texans, the Falcons, and the Jets. Yeah. So, listen, going forward, we got the 49ers next week. That's gonna be interesting. We'll see. We're gonna see what happens. Let's see, the Eagles, they play the Giants. So we got the 49ers, and then we got the Lions on Monday Night Football. Both of those are tough games. And then we got the Saints. Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 hard weeks of football. So hey, I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. But no, man, props to our coaching staff. To have these young guys that's able to step up at a moment's notice. I mean, like I said, Rachaad White was already a starter as a rookie, and so for him to just slide right back into that role. We got receiver depth. So yeah, right now we playing with 2 Chris Godwins and Sterling Shepard. And we got Tez Johnson waiting in the wings, chomping at the bit. So yeah, we good. And Yeah, you probably wondering. I probably should have explained this in the beginning why I'm wearing this orange vest, because it was retro day again, which is, I thought we only had to wear those the creamsicle uniforms once a year. Look, y'all keep tempting fate. Usually when we wear those we lose, but I guess those are the home jerseys, I guess. So. Okay, yeah. So the away jersey is actually kind of tight. I can't hold you, but hey, bring back the red computer. We like that. We like that. But man, in any case, let's get into some of these stats, man. So listen, Baker Mayfield was the most explosive the most explosive quarterback this week. 29 for 33, 379 yards. And 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold wasn't far behind. 28 for 34, 341 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception by Levante David, Mr. LVD. Yeah, so I already said Jackson Smith and Jigba's stats. 8 out of 9 for 132 yards and 1 touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 7 for 7. He caught all 7 of his targets for 163 yards. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, so yeah, we can hang with the best of them. I don't care what nobody say. Now, the thing is, we gotta start running away with some of these games, because we can't keep what am I trying to say? We can't keep having these hard fought games, these hard slobber knocker games and everything, because we're gonna get beat up, and then we're gonna end up getting eliminated like the 2020 Steelers. Or was that 2021? No, it wasn't that. It had to have been 21. Yeah, it was 21. But yeah, nevertheless, yeah, good game. I'm glad, and the thing is that we only really had one catastrophe post Mike Evans, and that was with the Eagles. But the Eagles is the Eagles games is the Eagles game. So, and by the way, the current record with us against them, out of 25 games, Buccaneers is up 13-12. So, hey, we're gonna keep this rivalry rolling. But in any case, put your comments in the comment section down below. We lost to Birds last week. We got revenge on some other Birds this week. What did you think about the game? What did you think about Sunday? Did your team win? Put your comments in the comment section down below. Let's chop it up and start this conversation. My name's Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.